Hello traders out there in Traderland, D7 here with Grok Trade. I've got almost 30 years of trading experience using technical analysis, and I'm here to help you guys decipher and to decode what's happening out here in the markets using charts. Let's get after it. I made a call last weekend. I said chances are next week would be a down week. This week was in fact a down week after such an amazing run to the upside. And the question is, how did I know that? I don't know anything. Let me just be frank there. I don't know what's going to happen day to day, week to week. Okay? Day to day, week to week. Now, with somebody who trades 30 years or almost 30 years in the markets, you will start to be humbled. And when I say that, one thing we've learned and one thing that we teach in our mentorship is in the markets, anything can happen, and it will. But after 3 solid weeks of stair-stepping straight up, I said, chances are we're going to have a down week. So for the week, we were down 0.6% on the spiders. Diamonds were down 1.74%, a huge drop. The Q's NASDAQ was higher by 0.77%. The Russell 2000 sizably down 2.45%. So overall, and then financials were down 1.71%. So how could we have known that the markets were going to be down? I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a mentor moment here. If we were looking at the weekly chart last week, and we're looking at this chart, again, what chart are we looking at? We're looking at XLF. We have a bearish engulfing after a rally up. That's a reversal pattern. And with these bearish divergences that were all over the place, we talked about it. Watch the last video and you'll understand what I'm saying. It built the case that we would probably go down. I thought the odds were in our favor for a down week to commence. And sure enough, it played out technically correct. The Russell 2000, same thing. 2 weeks ago, we had a pop higher, spinning top, almost like an island top. And then we had a bearish engulfing. Now we did have support there, but I thought, what will happen? Will we drop? I thought the chances of it dropping were pretty good, and sure enough, that's what happened. NASDAQ, if you look at this, it went higher. Some tech stocks really did well. Diamonds were down sizably. And you'll see we had a piercing pattern here, a reversal pattern last week, closing back down below a trend line, giving us a good chance of a drop commencing or taking place. And then the spider, if you look at this, the week prior, it was bullish and over a resistance line. So it was a gutsy call to think that we would be down this week, but there it is. There it is. So overall, we were correct. Now, I want to share this with you. That's just 1 week. The next week can be higher. This bearish divergence is still in full play. We're still within the confines on the weekly chart of a rising wedge on the spider. This could keep chewing higher here. This divergence is at the tail end of this pattern, meaning I wouldn't see too many more weeks before a drop commencing. Now, we have the end of 2024 coming up fairly soon, guys. And we normally will see a big move January. So January could be the big move southbound. That's something we're watching for. But these divergences are still alive and well. And when they start breaking down, you're going to see a lot of support levels breaking down. Boom, 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 boom. And it's going to get ugly and fast. You'll see an uptick on volume if and when that happens. If and when that happens. Russell 2000, we usually lead what's going on. I like to go to a line chart and say, can I justify right now tweaking some lines. And it looks like I can. Boom, boom, boom. See how that one's not hitting? I want to go here and see if it hits. Oh, yeah, it hits nicely. Market maker that week did open it up right at that line, which makes sense. Something we teach is the market maker play. It's a market specialist strategy that we show. And these are called redheads. We have whitetails, and there's plays down here. Anytime you see a whitetail down here, it's a play. Boom, you get this big pop. We get a little whitetail here after a hammer. Boom, big pop. And there's plays off of these. And you usually see them on tech stocks. Tech stocks are really powerful when using the market maker strategy. So weekly, if we go over here to US dollar, take a look there. US dollar had a huge rally last week, up quite a bit. Let's see, what is it? Oh, it's up 0.54%. Looks like it's up quite a bit more than that. Gold rallied for the week, and by week's end came shooting back down. Here's the problem. On the weekly chart, we're down, 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 bear flag. You get this shooting star looking thing. After a rally up, people selling into this on huge volume. Gold looks really weak to me right now. Silver, let's go there. Silver, it should have bounced off of here. It started to bounce. It started off really strong for the week, and then bam, to the downside, but it closed at support on huge volume. Will that support hold on silver? It's anybody's guess, but it looks like no, it's going to break through, and that's going to get hairy. I wouldn't want to be holding silver or gold at this moment. Too risky for me. VIX for the week just started to pop higher here. We have a bullish Harami pattern, and this could be ready to go higher on the weekly chart. Bitcoin's $101,000. And speaking of that, for those lucky enough to watch this on a Friday night or early Saturday morning, I'm doing a class on Bitcoin. I'm going to be teaching you the basics of Bitcoin, what it is, how to get invested in it, what to do. I'm going to be teaching you that. How do you do that? You go over here to Grok meetups. It's to get signed up, just go to meetups.com. And when you go to meetups.com, there it is, Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. It's an hour, and we'll be talking about Bitcoin. And it's a 101 class, so I'm going to keep it really simple for everybody. Feel free to jump in if you'd like to be part of this, if you get in time. So I hope you do. Catch you later. All right, so moving on. If you go over here, I'm going to pull up some quick look at some daily charts. And if I look here at the daily chart on the spider, you can see bearish divergence. It's here. You can see a huge bearish divergence, and then on the daily chart, big rising wedge, and we're breaking down. If this starts to break down soon, guys, that's trouble, but this is support. Can we get a bounce going into next week? It needs to happen. If we're going to bounce, it needs to happen now. If not, the weeklies are already showing a down leg commencing. It's already being shown. And the only way that's going to happen to see a continuation of that down leg is if we break these support levels on the daily charts. Watch those, watch them. You can see we were already like on the diamonds, just that's so beautiful. I mean, that looks like a buy opportunity, but we're not oversold yet on the RSI. So bearish divergence, and then bam, to the downside. So make sure that you're watching and following us on technical analysis. We will keep you on the straight and narrow path so you understand what's happening, what to expect. And go here, bearish divergence. We're here showing this again, but this is on the Qs. So this week we have a doji for the daily. Do you see that? We ended on a doji after an extended run to the upside, and we're on the RSI overbought. Should this start heading down? Yes, it should do that. Diamond's already heading down. If you look at the Russell 2000, it's been crashing and burning. So it's ready to bounce, if anything. It's ready to bounce, if anything. But what a brutal week that we had there. It was expected. Look for a bounce soon. But we're just not oversold yet on the RSI. I'm not convinced that we're ready. I mean, we could have a nasty sell-off going into next week. Let's look what the financials are doing. Financials have been down. If it gets slippery, I mean, this could get slippery dickory dock straight down the clock. And the US dollar was up, up, up. We're at a resistance point. It wouldn't surprise me to hit resistance and drop, and that should do better for the stocks and gold. But gold is building what's called a bear flag. That line is still relevant. This one is, I can't delete these lines, but I'm going to draw a couple lines here for educational purposes. But if I do this line and this line coming up, so you got this pole going down and this flag right here. You see this? This is called a bear flag. Bear flag. So that bear flag could get nasty and fast on gold. I would not want to have gold or silver right now. And so not it looks sizably different. These lines, I could probably get rid of this line now. These lines still matter. There's another line. Oh boy, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go here, go to this line, and drop that dude here, and show the triangle. I was able to see that, but I just wanted to show it to you guys what I was looking at. We got major support. I'd be thinking we should bounce there soon. Let's see what happens. So there it is. Now listen, I don't run any ads. Have you noticed that? That's worth a like, isn't it? Give me a like for no ads. And I watch that to find out if the like ratio is 1 out of 10, and sometimes we get to 1 out of 5. And every once in a blue moon, we get like 1 out of 4 will give me a like. And I just want to say it doesn't go unnoticed. I so appreciate it. And that is long and short of it. I'll give you guys a little information. You'll probably notice I don't have my camera on here. And that's because I'm in my house on a Friday night. And, I had some feedback saying it looked like I was in my mom's basement doing my video. I thought, well, let's keep it a little more professional. I have an office downtown Tampa. I like to do my productions down there, which is perfect. However, I'm not there all the time. Sometimes I'm at the house, and it's more convenient to crank out a video. So I decided you don't get to see my ugly mug this time around, but I would just drone on and on with a monologue here. I love, just so you guys know, I love the Christmas spirit, Christmas season. We have been busy nearly every night with festivities and events, and we're just blessed and happy to be part of all this. And a couple things on the Grok trade side, we are almost completed with the brand new version 2 101 trading videos. Oh man, they are so good. We're even incorporating AI as a coach that will be texting you, asking if you have questions, quizzing you. We're going high tech here. And there's something I'm going to be sharing with some at a different day, where how AI can look at the chart we're looking at and tell us what it's seeing technically speaking, on if it's a buy or sell, what type of pattern that it's looking at. Very, very cool stuff in the direction that we're heading. I put together a quant squad. And for you guys who have signed up for the quant squad and you signed the NDA, I know it's been a while. I will be reaching out to you. We will be meeting. We have some exciting things we're going to be working on. We have some very, very impressive algorithms that we're going to be looking at and try to optimize those algorithms to make more profits more fast. And we are looking to look at other people's algorithms and vet them to find out merit, to find out which ones we should be looking at, and if we can take a couple winning algorithms and mold them to increase probabilities. It takes a team to do this with the immersion of AI and the ability, like you guys may or may not know this. If you go to Chat GPT and go to custom things, my Chat GPT, I have one that's called Pine Script ER, like emergency room. Pine Script ER by D7 at Grok Trade. Use that one. Here's why you want to use that one and not somebody else's. Here's why. I single-handedly went in and uploaded all the Pine Script documents. You can't believe how big of a book that was that I had to manually upload to train this custom GPT called PineScript space ER. That has every page from TradingView on PineScript decoding. And so what is that and how can you benefit? You can go to ChatGPT, go to custom scripts. When you go to custom scripts, look for PineScript dash, or not dash, space ER, find mine, and all you have to do is type in what type of trading algorithm you want. So you can say, hey, I want to buy if the 13 EMA crosses over the top of a 20 SMA. And I'm going to sell only when the stochastic turns down. And you can build what's called a strategy, and it will build the code for you. And you can copy that code and paste it right into TradingView and see if your strategy would make you any money or not. You could even ask for our tips on how to make that strategy even stronger. So we're using the power of AI to help us put our trading prowess, our trading genius, our trading creativity into TradingView and get immediate results, performance results on if it has any merit or not. How cool is that? Come on. So what I'm saying, do that, try that, do what I'm suggesting. It is one of these tools that is virtually for free and is one of the most powerful things that I've ever created. Well, just next to some of the algorithms I personally created, but AI has helped me optimize those. And we have some cryptocurrency trading algorithms that are out of this world. Do not get sucked into what you're seeing with ads that people are running online. Scam city. So almost 30 years trading experience. We're and owned a hedge fund, a quant fund to be more specific, over 3 years, and been in AI trading algorithms, machine learning and development for 7 years professionally. So I got a lot of street cred in this. And so these algorithms are very impressive, very strong, and worthy of your attention. And so you definitely want to get a hold of the algorithms for the cryptocurrency. They are there to help you. But that's it, guys. I'm droning on and on. If you made it this far, just say made it, because you are the psychos, the crazies, the weird ones that listen to me talk all the way till the end. Just say made it. Only you and I will know what that means. Nobody else will. And if you haven't done so yet, give me a thumbs up for no ads. So feel free to subscribe. You can always unsubscribe if you don't like our content, but if you make the decision not to subscribe, chances of you seeing our videos again drop drastically and you'll miss out. I say subscribe, and then with the option of unsubscribing later if you don't like our content. Take care, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. Guys, why are you still here? You just watched my video and now you're still lingering around. Might as well be with you now that I have your undivided attention. Listen, if you haven't done so yet, I highly recommend putting in a foundation of trading, your foundation of trading through a mentor. For learning to fly a plane, you wouldn't just go through ground school before you start flying in the friendly skies. What you would be doing, though, is going up first with your flight instructor. Same thing if you're going to learn to ride a bike, you better have somebody behind you helping you ride a bike. Surgery, you're not going to read a few books and do heart surgery. So every principle and with being guided by a mentor, let finances be this. If you're a trader, you rate you from amateurs to professionals. Mentoring will do that for you. Anyway.